What's going on? Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Okay, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. We've been talking about be careful of the sleepwalkers. Good morning, Grand Rising, Rich Rising. How y'all doing this morning? Double tap on my screen on today, man. The energy is through the roof. God is amazing as always, and we are here again today, right? And we are here again today. What's going on, Lisa B Creation? I see you tapping in. Gigi, how you doing this morning? Love Locks, how are you on this morning? Crystal Love, I see you, sis. Nikki with the word popping in. How y'all doing on this morning? They gonna have the Geegan over there. Okay, Bridge Cooper, I see you. Driver, okay, I got you over there as well. She Mariah, how you doing? What's going on with you, man? Gigi McGross, I see you. Okay, Brutally Beauty. All right, okay, with the name. Let's go then. Don't play with you. How y'all doing this morning? Takesha Hodges, Danielle, how y'all doing, man? Double tap on my screen as you coming into the room. One thing I want to say to you today is this right here. God is good. That's it. That's all. That is the post for today. God is good. That's it. That's all. That is the post. Double tap on my screen real quick. Appreciate you, Heather Geegan, for the first badge of the morning. We need nine more badges over there on IG real quick. And double tap over here. What y'all doing over there, TikTok? Y'all, come on, get us on up. We need 10K over there on TikTok. Double tap on that screen for me. We need 200 stars. Good morning to you, Benny Simpson. If you guys have not already, make sure y'all go grab my girl book. She has a book out, man. Y'all make sure y'all go and support Benny Simpson. She's over there on Facebook. Y'all go grab one of those books, man. She is a really genuine individual. I love her over there. What's up, Danielle, for the first 20 stars. I appreciate you on this morning. How you doing, Kira? Carter, what up, cuz? I see you tapping in, cuz you've been hanging in here since New Year's now. Since New Year's, you've been here every single day. I'm going to tell you that. I'm loving it now. I'm loving having you in attendance over here. What's up, Keisha? What's up? There you go. I see you, Diva Styles. How you doing? Lynn21, how you doing? Amanda, thank you so much for the stars. I appreciate you. Inspiring Queen tapping in. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all know it'd be a different thing when you start having your family members come to your church. You know what I'm saying? When they start showing up to your virtual church, that'd be different, baby, because you know family sometimes be the last ones to catch on. So when you know, that right, hey, I ain't saying nothing, but I'm saying something. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm there. I'm just putting that out there real quick. It's good to have you here every single morning, cuz. What's going on with you, Romeo? How you doing this morning? How y'all doing this morning? That's what I'm talking about, man. It's a good day. What up, Tia? They go Lynn tapping in right there. Okay, man. Double tap on the screen. I just want y'all to say, God is good. God is so good, and one of the things that I'm most excited about on today is being able to see his wonderful works in my life. Thank you, Keisha. Thank you, Visionary. I appreciate you, Miss Taylor, 214. Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? And when I say that, I'm not saying on a materialistic level, right? I'm saying now that we've gone through this transformation and now that we are experiencing life on this level, being able to wake up every single day, right, and see, we realize that that's a blessing. Being able to wake up every single day and be able to move our limbs at our command. Not having a physical therapist come in and move our arms and legs for us. Not having somebody come and sit us up, but we're able to have the activities of our own limbs. Waking up every single day and being able to speak and to think in our right mind. We realize now going through this transformation, a lot of things that we once took for granted, now we wake up every single day and we see those things completely different. That's what I mean when I say that we're watching in real time his goodness, his grace, his mercy that is shown on us at the break of every day. That's what I'm talking about right there. When I say God is good, this is what I'm referring to. Come on, double tap. Yeah, just double tap on the screen, because I just had to break it down, you know, because I know people be saying God is good so much that we done got so used to people saying God is good. So when you don't explain what you mean that he's so good about, then it go over some folks' head. But if you think about it, Who gonna be real and say, Coach, ooh, I was a sleepwalker. Ooh, Coach, I was a sleepwalker, right? I was a sleepwalker. I was a sleepwalker because everything that you just explained, I just want to say I want to see who gonna be honest about it. I see the ouch. There you go, Gigi. Who gonna be real and say, Coach, you know what? I see Kira talking about me, stretched out all the E's. Why? Because there was plenty of times in our life when we woke up and we didn't even think about the fact that we were able to wake up. We never thought about the fact that we had the activities of our limbs. We never thought about the fact that we were able to get in our cars and start up our cars and go on to work. We ain't paid that no attention, right? We just thought that that's what was supposed to happen. We had got so used to God blessing us, to having these things, that we became ungrateful and unappreciative of those things because we had those things for so long, right? We didn't even think no more about it. We would get up, jump up out of our bed. Some of us wake up, jump on Instagram, jump on TikTok, see what the drama is, go to the shade room, check out all the tea, and never say thank you. Never say I appreciate you stopping by my house and breathing breath into my body. We'll go through our whole entire day, all the way at work, get a whole raise and do everything else. And when we get our raise, I'm going to be honest with you. This is how disconnected and unaware that we really was when it came down to the Most High. Okay, I started too early. They were supposed to be at 10K, but I couldn't hold it no more. I was ready to start. I was ready to get started. Y'all hurry up, TikTok. God, dog. Yeah, okay, Facebook, y'all too. Y'all got 180. Y'all got 180. 2 badges on IG. I need y'all to come on because I'm ready to go. I'm TTG today. I had already got into what I was going to talk about. Y'all see, I didn't put my hands on my hip. I had to got real serious now. You know what I mean? I was ready to go. Because sleepwalkers, taking a nap. This is what we've been doing. Sleeping, taking a nap, sleeping, taking a nap, sleeping on God. That's what we've been doing. If we was gonna be real about it, if we was gonna be real, and if you can't be nothing else, be real. This is how we've been moving. Y'all give me one more second. While y'all reaching the goals, while y'all reaching the starting goals, I gotta run in here real quick. I'm coming. I'm on my way. I don't know why. There we go. Edie Nicole, I see you. I'm back, y'all. I'm back. Sorry about that, but I'm back now. Y'all, let me tell y'all, Walk Word and Worship wear up my do-rag so bad. I had to find a better way to time to keep them from, y'all do this, y'all be tearing my do-rags up now. And I got one, y'all gonna make me pull out that one Antoinette guy, man. They got buckles on it to kind of keep it scrapped into place because I get on here on Morning Walk and Worship and then it slide all the way back to the back. It be rolling up and all type of stuff every single time. Y'all know that's what y'all be doing. Thank you, Benny Simpson. Benny Simpson, I appreciate it. Benny said, listen, I'm tired of waiting on y'all. Y'all need to come on. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all. Let me just go ahead and say what I got to say. So what I'm saying is that we've spent a lot of our years sleeping on God. This is what we've been doing. We've been wide sleep. So when we say what we say, right? So when we say what we say, like, yo, man, you know what? That makes a whole lot of sense. You know, when we think about it, right? When you sit right here in this moment before your transformation and you think about where you were and the way that you were living life and how disconnected that you really and truly were, then it makes you be just like Gigi said, ouch. It make you jump back a little bit because you're like, you know what? That was me. That's how I live my life. That's a sleepwalker, walking around disconnected, thinking that everything that you've done out of your own accord. And not only that, when you get real good at it, you have to understand what I was about to say was, well, you'll go get a job. This is how disconnected that we were. We would have a job, going to the job, doing all this on the job, right? And then all of a sudden we'll get a raise or whatnot over there on the job. And before we say, God, I thank you, we'll call our best friend. We'll call our mama. We'll call somebody else and be like, girl, I just got the job. I can't even believe that they gave it to me. And you know, such and such was coming up against me. And they were saying this and saying that. But never take the opportunity to say, God, I thank you. Because without you, I know that none of that would have been possible. Without you, I know that I could have never, ever made that happen. I know that. I had people that had seniority all over me. Come on, Pretty Black. I just want to be real. I had people that had seniority that was over the top of me. I had other folk that had stuff going on in their life that was over the top of me. I'm talking about the enemy is busy today. Do you hear me? It's good and busy today. Want to do everything. I'm starting to feel like I'm catching a cold or something, nose running, lips dry, face cracking. I don't know, y'all. I'm going through today. And the thing is, this is an intermission, right? All this going on today, let me tell you something. And it wasn't happening before I lost weight. I don't know if weight loss make you ashy or what, but ever since I started losing weight, I started getting ashy. You know what I'm saying? I'm always ashy. I be putting on Vaseline, y'all. I'm going to have to start putting on some type of ointment or something. Listen, lips be dry, face be dry. Weight loss make you ashy. Anybody on here been on a weight loss journey? Because, baby, I ain't going to give me some lotion just now. You know, just ashy. Y'all not going to have me up on this internet over here ashy like that. Ever since, when I was big, I wasn't ashy. Yeah, when I was big, I was not ashy, honey. And yeah, the lotion is not, is it the weather change or is it the weight loss? I need to understand. Because I'm being real ashy. I'm being real ashy. I'm being real ashy right now. She says, no, it's the winter. It's the winter time. Okay, it's the weather. Okay, it's the weather. So y'all saying it's the weather? What? Tia? Y'all know how I carry on over here. Don't be trying. What I'm about to talk about. Well, I need to fix this. I need to understand what's going on. It's the weather. Somebody say, okay, so I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna start mixing my lotion with the Vaseline, right? I'm gonna mix the lotion with the Vaseline. Then I'm gonna get it right. Okay, cool deal. I appreciate y'all. I just needed a moment to really get me together. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't have me out here looking any kind of way. You feel me? Y'all can't have me out here looking no any kind of way. Friends say you look great. Thank you. I appreciate it, but baby, I was looking great and ashy though. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't thinking I was looking bad. I was just thinking that I was looking ashy. And I didn't want, I got to represent my team. I can't be out here ashy. Then people looking at, oh, I seen your coach, man. She was showing up ashy. No, we don't need that. We don't need that. Baby, Vaseline has not been working. Okay, Vaseline, yeah, I'm about to fire Vaseline and go to something else. But getting back into the water, to the sleepwalkers. Getting back into the sleep. Good morning to you. How you doing? I wanted to start out by just simply saying how disconnected we were before we actually got into alignment with Christ, so that we can understand, you know, this is how everybody else is walking around us right now, right? And you remember when you were inside of those moments, you were having those moments, right? When we were having those moments, we didn't see a problem with it. When we were going through what we were going through, we didn't see a problem with it. Matter of fact, if somebody was to come and say something to us, then we would feel a certain type of way. Because why are you minding my business? If that's what you're going to do, then that's what you go and do. Don't worry about me. That used to be our mentality, because we was happy in what we were doing. So when I say to you on today that you have to be careful of the sleepwalkers, I want you to understand that I'm saying also that you have to be careful of the people that once thought and behaved just like yourself. Well, oh yeah, come on, y'all know I gotta always be on accountability. What you say, coach? You have to be careful of the people. Friends say, that's right. You have to be careful of the people that that now behave like the person that you used to be. Understand me? You used to be that individual. You used to carry on that way. That used to be your way that you spoke, the way that you showed up in life, and what you did not want. You didn't want nobody forcing nothing on you. You didn't want nobody coming over there and running nothing down by you. Don't get to the point where, understand me, don't get to that point in life where you forget to remember. See, that used to be you. And when you were in that situation, understand me, nothing pushed you to that change, but you wanting that change for yourself. Nothing, understand me, motivated you to get in alignment like you saying in your life, reaching that point of your life where you say, you know what, enough is enough. So in other words, what I'm saying to you guys is, when I say you have to leave people where they are, when I say that you have to walk away from people when you see that they are comfortable in their mess, in their drama, in their discord, when I say that it's okay for you to cut ties with folk, it's not that I'm coming from a negative place. It's not where I'm coming from, a malicious place, a hurtful place. What I'm saying is, everybody have a divine right of choice. And just like you didn't want nobody forcing what they thought and what they felt on your life when you were living in your mess and doing what you was doing, you didn't want nobody ragging you. You ain't want nobody down downing you. You didn't want nobody always in your face. I'm telling you, you cannot become that individual, and becoming that individual will not make that individual change. Understand me, that's not going to make them change. So when I say what I'm saying to you, I'm simply telling you to respect their divine right of choice. If they like it, you love it. If that's how they want to live their life, then you have to allow them to go through their experience. Some folk will not learn, understand me, through instruction. You can put that in your notes. Somebody kept asking a question. They said, well, you don't think that that's kind of harsh? You don't think that that's kind of wrong when you say to them, for us to go ahead and leave them? Shouldn't we be trying to encourage everybody to come along with us? Shouldn't we be trying to get everybody to come along with us? And I think that that's kind of wrong if we just continue to leave folk. So now I'm elaborating on that so you get a full understanding. So make sure you place it inside of your notes. When I say leave people where they are, it's not coming from a malicious place. It's not coming from a hurtful place. It's not coming from a place where I wish you the worst. It's coming from a place where I know that I had to establish a boundary, right? It's coming from a place where I had to establish a boundary. What I'm not going to do is I'm not going to ruin me trying to help you. I'm not going to destroy myself trying to help you. I'm not going to run me into the ground trying to get you above ground. Understand me? I'm not going to walk myself like a dog because I'm trying to show you that you can have a bigger and a better life. If me loving you damages me, then you're costing me too much. If me loving you ruins my peace, then that's costing me too much. If me loving you and being there for you is taking me down through there, then that's costing me too much. And what I'm saying is I'm not paying with me anymore. That's all we're saying is a boundary. That's all we're saying is that it's a boundary. Come on, Diva. That's all we're saying is that it's a boundary. I love you, but I have to love you enough to let you go. I have to love you enough to distance myself. I have to love you enough, understand me, to allow you to create your own mistakes, because some folks will not learn through instructions. They only learn from experiences. And that right there, go ahead and put it in your notes, mothers. Go ahead and put it in your notes, mothers, and some of my fathers as well, because y'all be like, well, listen, I'm an active father, and I needed that note that you gave to the mother. I needed that note because that's what I'm going through right now with my own son. I'm trying to get my son on track. I'm trying to get him to see not to make the same mistakes that I made. So when you gave them mother notes, I needed them notes too. Understand me? So my fathers and my mothers, hear me when I say this. Sometimes you can talk, and you can talk until your tongue hurt, but they will not hear it. Understand me? Some folk do not just learn. They can't learn from instructions. They can't learn from seeing your life and what you had to go through, the experiences that you had to have, the sacrifices that you had to make. Some folk only learn through experience. They got to go through the hurt. Yeah, they got to go through the hurt. They got to go through the pain. They have to endure the hard stuff. They got to endure the sliding down the wall for them to realize that they're going to slide down the wall. Some of our children, even our adult children, as we're continuing to give them coaching and guiding into their adult life, you have to understand that their mindset is still the mindset of Thomas. Understand me? What you say, coach? Their mindset is still the mindset of Thomas, and sometimes some of them is worse than that. If we're going to be real about it, because I can't just say that it was just Thomas, because some of them, you can show them the scars. They can be there when you got the scars. They can go through you with all the tears, all the pain, the lying, the cheating, the heartache, the late nights, the pacing on the floor, sit next to you in the passenger side of the car while you crying and going through all type of stuff. They know more than any child should know, and they'll still go out and do the same exact thing. And you looking like, wow, if you watch me go through that and you saw the impact that it had on my life, you saw how hard it was for me and you because of the decisions that I made. And here I am trying to show you better. Here I am wanting you to learn from what it is that I've gone through. And you insist on making those same exact mistakes. You have came over here. Not only have you put your hand in the scars, right? Not only have you put your hands in the scars, not only have you had to help me wipe the tears away from my eyes, not only have you didn't had to run and call for help, you turn around around and you want to put yourself in the same situations, that right there all by itself is enough to let you know that some people, they do not learn from instruction. They only learn from experience. And sometimes they only learn from experience. And when those are the type of people that you're dealing with, when you identify, right? When you identify the fact that you're dealing with an individual that do not learn from instructions but only learn from experience, you have to establish a boundary right there. What you say, Coach, put it in your notes. When you see it in your life, when you identify the person is not a person that learns from instructions, they learn from experience, you have to establish a boundary. You have to put a boundary right there in place. Understand me? And you cannot allow that boundary to be shaky. You can't allow that boundary to be sometimey. You can't allow that boundary to be a boundary that you put in place, then take out of place, then put in place, then take out of place. It has to be stable, fixed, locked into place. That's the only way that you will change that situation. And understand me, when you're putting that boundary in place, it is not to harm that individual. It's not to cause pain to that individual. It's not to cause strife or discord for that individual. Your boundaries is not about other people. Your boundaries are about you. Your boundaries is that invisible line that protects you from the foolishness of this world. Understand me, my boundaries is not to hurt you. My boundaries is not to tear you down. My boundaries is not to make life hard for you. My boundaries is to protect me from the foolishness of this world, because I know for a fact that I'm a good person. I'm a genuine person. I'm a loving person. I'm a kind person. I'm a giver. Understand me? And if I don't have boundaries in place, takers is going to take advantage of me. Users and abusers are going to take advantage of me. Manipulators are going to take advantage of me. This is the reason why you have to have your boundaries in place. Come on. What? And I'm only explaining this and explaining it in so much detail is because I believe when the question was asked, it was asked from a really good place. Other than that, I would have skipped right on past it. So when I'm saying this, and I want you to understand me fully. You distancing yourself, disconnecting yourself, two fingers swinging, walking away from anything and anybody that's not in alignment with your assignment, that's not operating the way that it's supposed to be operating. That is not something that you're doing in a malicious way. This has nothing to do with hurting anybody. Understand me, this has everything to do with you protecting you. And the reason why some people feel triggered by me saying, walk away from them, detach yourself from them, move on with your life, is because I gotta be real, God, I gotta be real. It's because you're not ready to go. You're not that's the only reason why you feel triggered by what it is that I'm saying is because you ain't had enough yet. The only it's just like a person that's running after somebody I want some closure. I want some closure. Closure is nothing but a disguise for I'm not ready to go yet. That's the only type of person that, I want some closure. I need some closure on that situation. No, you're just not ready to turn it loose just yet. Understand me? That's the thing. You feel like you gotta understand it. Baby, not me. I don't. You hurt me. That's all the understanding that I need. You lied, and that's all the understanding that I need. I found you to be a manipulator, and that's all the understanding that I need. Hello. The disrespect was the closure. That's all the closure that I ever needed. You did what you did. I felt what I felt. And now what's next? And you will not hold me up over there talking about I'm waiting on the closure. I just need closure from that situation. Baby, the devil is a lie. That situation closed everything that we had going on. That's it. That's all. Watch how I get up out your face. I'm talking about expeditiously. The disrespect is what closed the door. That's it. Close the door. Drop the door. Drop the door inside the chat real quick. What closed the door? Coach, that disrespect. That's it, baby. Yeah, you don't get to talk to me crazy, treat me any kind of way, walk me like a dog. But keep me stuck in no in-between state and then think that you still gonna have that type of access to me. The devil is a lie. You got to find you somebody else to play with. Baby, I'm too raw for that. Understand me? I'm way too raw for that. Not a man or woman walking God green earth gonna be able to play with me. What I told y'all yesterday, I thumbed through every calendar that I had. I even went through the calendars on my phone, baby. Understand me? And I did not find the day that I was gonna let somebody play play with me. That day, I don't have that day. I don't know about nobody else, but baby, you here play with somebody else. You ain't gonna be able to play with me. That's the thing. You're not ready to go. So instead of we focusing on the real fact or the real issue is that you're not ready to go. So when coach says something that's going to require you to do something that you're not ready to do, then you become instantly offended. When I tell you to do something, or I instruct you to do something, or I simply put out that this is the requirement to get to where you're trying to go, that this is going to be the steps that you're going to have to follow, then you become triggered, you become distant, you become upset because I'm not saying what you want to hear. And my job is not to say what you want to hear. My job is not to be in alignment with your preference. My job is to be in alignment with your purpose, the thing in which God has placed over your life. That's my job. And I understand that, because as long as I am operating within his will and I'm giving you his words, not my words, then I can show up here. And as soon as I'm talking, then I see all in the conversation. That's confirmation. I needed that. That word was for me. Oh, I'm glad. Listen, are you looking in my window? Are you on my couch? Are you in my house right now? This is how you know. Understand me. What you need for your life, what you need for your life won't always be what you want for your life. You might want that individual to be a part of your life. You might want that relationship with your friends and your family members to be this, that, and the third. But the reality of the situation is that's not what it is. And as long as you live in that illusion, that false reality, then you are dishonoring yourself. You are hurting yourself. You're damaging yourself. You're taking yourself down through there. And then you get offended by the one person that tell you to prioritize yourself, to focus on yourself, to do what you need to do to make sure that you are okay. Listen, I'm not going to spend my 2025 constantly reminding you that you deserve healthy connections. This is something that I've been teaching since 2017. You got to know this by now. I'm not going to continue over and over and over, going back and forth telling you to prioritize yourself, that you matter. This is something that you should know at this point. We're coming into 2025, and the accountability is going to be so much different. Coach not about to play with you. Hear me when I tell you, you're going to have to do the work. You're going to have to be consistent. You're going to have to be obedient. You're going to have to show up for class. You're going to have to be active in class. You're going to have to grab your books. You're going to have to read your scriptures. These are going to be things that you're going to be held accountable for. If you don't grow, that's on you. If you don't evolve, that's on you. If your life does not change, if it does not shift, then that's on you. You're only going to get out what you put in. Baby, understand me. I can come on here every single day, and I can do this 6 or 7 days out of a week. I can come on here twice a day, and I can do that 6 or 7 days a week. But if you're only allowing that information to go in one ear and out the other, then this is a waste of your time. And you have to understand that. And I know that there's some folk that would never be that bold to tell folk that they're wasting their time by tuning in because they want the views, they want the likes, they want the comments, they want the double taps, they want the badges. Listen, I am a purpose worker. I'm not a performer. I don't get on here to get paid for performance. I'm not going to get on here and sugarcoat stuff, play around with you, and keep you in your stuck, stagnant state. That accountability falls on me for not giving you the right type of information. I don't need you packing out my coaching sessions. Oh, that's what happens when you keep them broken. They got to come and get coaching every week because they feel like they can't make it. My job is to keep you at a point where you only check in once a month. You check in once a month, twice a month. And that's only because you come in and do your daily checks. You're doing your evaluations. Coach, I'm just making sure I'm doing this right. I'm just making, that's it, that's all. And you're building up your own self-esteem, your own confidence. My job is not to keep you broken. But it's like so many people are so used to teachers, speakers, preachers, evangelists, and everybody else, and therapists and doctors that's y'all so used to them keeping you in a broken state that you don't even know how to receive it when you meet somebody that's genuine and want to see you grow. You become offended. I don't agree with that. No, you don't agree with it because it don't match up with your preference. You don't agree with it because it's not in alignment with what it is that you want to continue to do. I ain't here to stroke your back. I ain't here to stroke your ego. I ain't here to pacify your pride. That's not my job. Understand me. If you sit right there and you can tell me that something ain't good for you, if you can sit right there and tell me the mental, the emotional, the physical abuse that you go through on a regular basis by being connected to somebody, then why would you think that I'm going to tell you to stay in that situation? Divorce! Break up! Get away from! Leave them! What do you think? Make that make sense. If I know that the fire is hot and is burning you, why would I tell you to stay in the fire? I just believe, we should try to give people the opportunity to change. Baby, you've been in a relationship for 30 years. You don't think that's enough time to change? You've been working it out. Come on, Bingham, appreciate that. I appreciate it. Yeah, you've been in a relationship for 30 years. You don't think that's enough time to change? Lily, I'm just trying to be real. You've been having the same conversation like a hamster on the treadmill, like a dog chasing his tail, going in nothing but circles over and over and over, and nothing has changed, but then you want me to tell you to still stay there. That just doesn't make any sense to me. Understand me. You've been talking and talking and talking and talking so much so that people have gotten used to you simply talking, raising your voice, slamming the door, not speaking for a day or two, and they just pop right back up in your life. Hey, you want to go get something to eat? And you think that that's cute. That ain't a flex. That's not, okay. I'm gonna probably lose some young folk with that. Hold on. Oh, yeah. I know that society thing, it teaches you that that's cute. That people, they just offer you some food and you just fall back in alignment. And all of a sudden, y'all smack back smiling and grinning and all of that. All my 15 and 16-year-old little girls that watch my videos on a regular basis, baby, that's not cute. That's not cute. Understand me, that's not cute and that's not a flex. You have to deal with somebody that's know how to communicate effectively. Understand me, communicate and also comprehend. Your whatever it was that you was offended by, it cannot be bought with a cheeseburger meal. Understand me, or no Chick-fil-A or any of that. You have to deal with folk that know how to talk to you, people that know how to treat you on a regular basis, even when they are angry with you or feel a certain type of way about anything that you got going on. Don't you dare sit in a relationship, a friendship, any type of ship with anybody that disrespects you and then think that all they have to do is buy you something and then you will be okay. And I'm sorry, y'all, we had to go invisible because I needed to talk to my teens. Don't worry about me. I got to make sure my babies is okay. Y'all know I believe in, I got to make sure I coach the future leaders. Some old folk be old and set in their ways. They ain't going to try to change, but these young ones, they coming up and I got to reach them so we can stop these broken cycles. You know what I mean? All that hurt people. No, if we get to this youth, then we can go ahead and start eliminating some of that right now. What we went through, they won't go through. The storms that wet us won't wet them. If we start teaching them young what we learned late. We learned it. Come on now. You can't buy my love, baby. You can't buy my love. You can't tiptoe over here with no little bracelet and then think that I'm going to forget the fact that you disrespected me, that you just talked to me crazy, that you just hung up in my face, or whatever the case was, whatever it was, whatever the situation was. No, we're not going to teach our little girls that they're supposed to tolerate that type of behavior. We're not going to teach our young girls that that's okay for people to pick and choose when they want to talk to you, when they want to deal with you at their own convenience, when it's beneficial to them. Mothers, you have to tell them this right now, today. Understand me, they 13, 14, 15 years old. You have to teach them babies how to go ahead and establish boundaries in their life right then, right there. Stop waiting until they 16, 17, 18 years old, feeling like they grown and smelling themselves. Now they don't want to take no type of coaching from nobody, not even you. You have to say it to them while they are young. You have to instill that in them while they are young. Nobody, y'all, I'm about to get back into it, but y'all know I don't play about the kids. I'm gonna drink my water. I don't play about them children though. You gonna treat them right. I do not play about children. You gonna treat them right now. Period. You gonna treat them right. I'm telling you, you gonna treat them right. I don't. You're not gonna be around me, and you don't. When it come down to them, they didn't ask to be here. Did not ask to be here. They are a reaction to a action. You gotta treat them right. Now, I'm about to go back into our train. I'm about to go. Just send me some love, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. Like, wait a minute, she did ate us up. We ain't even did that. Hold on. Hey, friend, thank you so much, Katina Thompson. I appreciate your friend. Like, God, dog, she just ate us up. We ain't even did. Now look at Gigi. Gigi, like, wait a minute. We was invisible. I was talking to my teenagers. Come on now. Come on. I had talked to my y'all like to get into it over here on TikTok. Y'all like to get into it. Come on, Carter. All right, y'all. I'ma act right. Come on here, though, for real. Maggie, better tell Maggie. Auntie Street over here. I do not play about them. I do not play about the kids, baby. I'm telling you. Double tap on my screen. Let me get some love. We about to get back into it. But we had a little sidebar real quick. I don't play about the young people. Thank you, G Wiz. I appreciate you. Can I get 100 stars on Facebook? Double tap on their screen. We got 52.7, 52.8K over there already on TikTok. Let me get back into this right here. But the reason why a lot of times people are triggered is because you're telling them to do something that they don't want to do. Thank you, Takesha Hodges. And what I'm saying to you, as we continue to grow and evolve in life, right, transitioning from being a person that was wide asleep to a person that is wide awake, you have to be prepared to be uncomfortable. Understand me, what you say, Coach, as we continue to grow, thank you, Benny Simpson, and evolve in life. Thank you, Glowy828. Appreciate you, Danielle White. You have to be prepared, right, to be uncomfortable. When you're going from a sleepwalker to a person that is wide awake, you have to know that you're going to hit an uncomfortable stage of your life, because the more that you're able to see things for what they really are and not what you want them to be, then it's going to change the way that you feel about people. It's going to change the way that you see people. It's going to change the way that you show up for people. You used to be a person because you were wide sleep. You were a sleepwalker. You thought that, oh yeah, well, I'm going to show up for this person. I'm going to show up for that person. And you would go outside of your way to make sure that you were able to do everything for everybody, to be at everything for everybody, and you went outside of your way on a regular basis. You will burn yourself completely out, being everything to everybody while nobody was being anything to you. You will overly extend yourself. You will overplay your part. You will overspend your finances because there was no boundaries in place. But the more that you grow, the more that you evolve, the more that you put those glasses of spiritual awareness on, and now you see things differently. Now you're like, nah, I'm not going to that. No, I ain't gonna be able to do that. Friends say, oh my God, you talking to me. Now, See, before I was coming and doing, and then I realized you ain't been to nothing that I've been doing. Yeah, I be calling you, texting you, reaching out to you, making sure that you're okay. And then I fasted from people for one day and nobody hit my phone. Nobody even missed the fact that I ain't posted nothing on social media. I've been over here laying in my bed watching Lifetime, and I was doing fine. Don't think for 1 second I was doing fine. I was doing bad or anything. I just withdrew to see who would check on me. I just withdrew to see who would reach out to me. Understand me? So here I am. I ain't heard from nobody. And in that moment, I realized that the only reason why we were talking is because I was reaching out. The only reason why we had dialogue is because I was reaching out. The only reason why we were always together is because I was always showing up. This is what glasses of awareness will do to you. So once you start to see things completely different and expose the true nature of the relationships that's connected to you, I'm waiting on you. Come on, double tap, put it inside of your chat real quick. Now you're at that place, right? When you put those spiritual glasses of awareness on, now you see things that you did not see before. And once you see a thing for what it really and truly is, then that determines, oh yeah, I can't use this the way I used to use it. Why? Because how you see a thing determines how you use a thing. Put it in your notes. How you see a thing determines how you use a thing, right, chosen family? How you see a thing determines how you use a thing. So once you put your glasses of awareness on, right, this is what happens. You're going from being a sleepwalker or a person that is wide asleep to a person that's wide awake. And when you put those glasses on, now you see the true nature of the relationships and the connections that you have of everybody that's around you. So guess what? Now you don't do the things that you used to do. You don't show up how you used to show up. You don't be the first to volunteer and this. You don't do that anymore, right? Because of how now you see the true nature of that thing. I was giving and giving and giving and giving and doing and doing and doing and doing. And once I put the glasses of awareness on, then I was able to see you always in need. Well, God, dog, once I put my glasses of awareness on, wait a minute. You always want somebody to show up for you. You don't never show up for nobody. Once I put my glasses of awareness on, wait a minute. I love you, but you don't love me back. Your love is not about love. Your love is about benefit. As long as I'm giving to you, pouring into you, bending over backwards for you, then you got love to give. But the moment that I don't do that, I notice that your love ain't love at all. That's about using and abusing. And come on, this is the power of awareness. This is a power of awareness. Going from wide sleep to wide awake. And this is the reason why the enemy doesn't want you to put those glasses on. This is the reason why the enemy goes outside of his way to distract you from putting those glasses on. This is the reason why the enemy works so hard to keep you from reaching that level of being able to see things and people for who and what they really and truly are, because he already knows that the moment that you see it the way that it's supposed to be seen, then that's going to change the way you handle that thing, the way you show up with that thing, the way that you deal with it on a regular basis. So his job is to keep you blind. His job is to keep you distracted. His job is to keep you confused. His job is to keep you stuck and stagnant. His job is to keep you sad, mad, and depressed. That's his job. Because if you ever decided to pick yourself up, if he ever decided to dust yourself off, if you ever decided to say, you know what, I'm taking back my power, my authority, understand me, I know that there's grace and mercy for me. Give me the strength, dear God, to be able to endure what it is that I'm about to face, then he knows that it's over. He knows it's over. He know, come on, Nikki, with the word. Thank you, sweet baby trees. He knows that it's over. He knows that it's over. Oh, coach, well, wait a minute. Why do you say that he knows that it's over? Because, baby, once you have had an encounter with the Most High God, it's undeniable. Come on. I just want somebody, if you didn't had that encounter with God, once you didn't had a real encounter with the Most High God, come on, Diva Styles, you feel me? Ooh, baby, it's undeniable. You can't deny what you felt. Understand? You can't deny what you, understand me? You can't deny what you felt. You can't get away from it. No matter how much you try. You might want to do the wrong thing, but you can't. You might want to go the wrong way, but you can't. You might want to say something, but you can't. It's like it's a bridle on your tongue. It's a bridle on your mind. It's a bridle on your feet. You don't even feel comfortable in spaces where you ain't got no business being at. You don't even feel comfortable laying up with folks that you used to lay up with. You don't even feel comfortable going to a party, sitting in an environment around folk that's not growing, that's not evolving. You start to feel, oh, baby, I ain't trying to be bougie, but I don't feel good right here. This is what happens when you have a real encounter with the Most High God. It is undeniable. That's why the enemy works so hard to prevent you from having that encounter. That's why the enemy works so hard to keep you. Hit that share button on TikTok. Hit that share button on TikTok. Let's get it out there. I want to put this out there. Hit that share button on Facebook. Share the live. Share the live. I don't know if we can share it on IG or not, but I know TikTok and Facebook we can. Hit that share button. Because when I say what I say, I want to make sure every devil in hell understands. Like, we see you. We know your mission. We know your plan. We know how you operate. Understand me? So hit the share button. I want want to bring everybody in. So when I say this, we can start 2025 off on the right foot. When I say this, I want to say this so we can make sure that we didn't flood it every single platform. Understand me. You have got to know that the enemy's desire is to keep you stuck, stagnant. The enemy's desire is to keep you sad and depressed. The enemy's desire is to keep you wrapped up in those yesteryears and those yestertears. But I need you to understand that if you decide right now in this moment that enough is enough and you're ready to live your very best life, then you have the power and the authority to be able to do so. You're going to live on whatever level of life that you settle for. You want more, you got to get up. You want bigger, you got to get up. You want to go extreme, you got to get up. You got to be willing to get up out of that bed. You got to be willing to push yourself to that next level. Sitting and whining and crying and moping and complaining about it will not get the job done. Get up and get back to living life. It's not going to fix you. The longer that you sit in that mess and make excuses, come on, Romeo, and make excuses for that mess, you're soaking deeper and deeper and deeper into that dark hole. You might not feel like getting up out of bed this morning. Hear me when I say this. That's all the reason in the world of why you need to get up. You might not feel like taking a shower, brushing your teeth, doing your hair today because you feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulder. And that's all of the reason of why you should get up. Understand me, beat your face in a way that you ain't never. I'm talking about when you put your eyeliner on, give yourself a wing today. You normally don't do a wing, but do a wing today. You normally don't even wear your lashes to work. You give them a little natural look. But today, you go ahead and throw your flyest lashes on today. Understand me. You normally show up to work and you just show up. You don't shave nothing over here. But today, go ahead and shave it off, bruh. Understand me. You might show up and you don't even be thinking about it. But today, oh baby, put on your best fit as you stepping up in there. Understand me. This is what you have to do when the enemy is attacking you on this level, when the enemy is coming after you on this level, when the enemy is working his hardest to keep you down bad. It's because he knows that if you get up, understand me, if you get up, if you push yourself through, then it's something greater, it's something bigger, it's what that thing that you've been wanting, it's on the other side. It's on the other side of that. Don't miss your moment. Sleeping. Don't miss your moment. Sleeping. And when I say sleep, I ain't talking about laying in the bed. I'm talking about being mentally asleep. Don't miss your moment. Don't miss your breakthrough. Don't miss don't miss your opportunity. That thing that you've been waiting and you've been praying about. Understand me. Don't let the enemy get inside of your mind. Understand me, and trick you into sleeping on yourself. Get up. Get up. You have to push yourself to that next level. You have to understand that we are all going to face some type of hardship. We're going to all go through a trial or a tribulation. There's going to be some times in our life where everything seems like it's dark, it seems like it's heavy, it seems like it's too much. But one thing's for sure, two things for certain is this right here. God goes to work in the dark. In the darkest hour is when he's working the hardest in your life. In the darkest hour, that's when he's putting things into place. In the darkest hour behind the scene, that's when he's moving around the puzzle pieces and he's trying to figure out what goes in what spot, what's going to fit perfectly, what's going to align the way that it's supposed to align. How do you know that, coach? Understand me, because when a baby is inside the womb, it's dark. Oh, when you're in the womb, it's dark. You don't get to see the heart form and the brain form, and you don't get to see all the organs perfectly being put in the place that they being put in. They just being put in there. Understand me? It's just happening. And then one day you show up and they like, you hear the heartbeat. You see that? Oh yeah, everything is moving right along the way it need to be. You see them toes? Oh, they got 5 toes on this one, 5 toes on that one. Oh, wait a minute. They go both of the arms right there. Oh, wait a minute. They able to, understand me. God goes to work in the dark. He's putting pieces together in the dark. And what did I tell you? Starting on Monday, we're talking about be careful of the sleepwalkers. When you're inside of this situation, understand me, when you're in the womb, when you're inside the womb, it doesn't mean that you don't hear things, right? You can hear things, but you don't see anything because you're in the dark. This is how a baby is in that moment of their life, right? So they hear the mother's voice, they hear the father's voice, they hear the sisters and the brothers and cousins, they hear everybody, and sometimes they react to what it is that they hear by leaping, by jumping, by spinning around, by doing things. So it's not that they cannot hear. Understand me? It's not that they cannot hear. I'm going to teach today. Yeah. Oh, I got more. You just hold on. Y'all just hold on. Listen to me. So when I give you the illustration and I say you got one on the left and one on the right? And you hear a bunch of noise, a bunch of yelling, screaming, and doing all of that, I need for you to understand that, right? That even though in the dark, you're still going to hear. And when a person is walking in the dark, if you're the only one that got glasses on, then you see the light. They don't see the light. And when they don't see the light, then they don't do what? They running into stuff, bumping into stuff, even bumping into each other. So the yelling and the screaming that you're hearing as you're continuing to live in this life, you have to learn how to shut out the noise. Understand me? You have to learn how to shut out the noise because these people are running into things that they cannot see. You have the ability to see, so therefore you have the ability not to run into anything. You have the ability not to end up in those hurtful situations. You have the ability to avoid certain obstacles in your life. You have the ability to do so. Why? Because you have the ability to see. You have to know that there's going to be chatter. What they say in the back in the days, they said a hit dog will holler. If a dog hits something, he's going to holler out. He's going to scream. A person that feels hit, a person that feels something based on what happened is going to respond into one way or another. So you got to know that they're going to be yelling and they're going to be screaming, but you still got to be focused. Why? Because you know that your time is going to come. Understand me? You focus because you know your time is going to come. I can't be over here playing around with y'all. I'm developing. I'm in the dark and I'm developing. I'm over here. I'm locked in. Yeah, I'm kicking. I'm trying to turn myself the way that I need to do. Why? Because I see something different. I got to go upside down. I got to make sure that I'm in the right position to come out of the canal the way that I need to come out the canal. I can't be distracted by y'all. Y'all want me to be kicking and screaming and playing with y'all. No, I got to make sure that all my stuff is in place so when I come through, I don't need no complications. Just put it in the chat. I don't need no complications. I don't need no complications. Yeah, because when I don't need, friends, I got goosebumps. I don't need no complications. When I'm coming through, I'm coming through. I don't need no complications. I don't need no cord going around my neck. I don't need no low heart rate or none of that stuff they be screaming when you in there giving birth. You know, you got the dee, 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 dee. That thing right there, that sound, dee, dee, dee. It'll drive you crazy when you over in that hospital. You try to figure out why your baby heart rate doing this, why all of a sudden they coming back, they checking this, check. You nervous as all get out. I don't need no complications. When you were in there, you were in the dark. Now that you're out here, you're still in the dark. The difference between in there and out here is now you have the ability to see if you choose to. She said, oh, wait, that's a word. Think about it. Just think about it. I'm gonna let y'all think about that for a second. Double tap on my screen, get us up to 100K. Right now we at 73.3 on TikTok. Double tap on the screen, hit that share button as well. Let's go. We need 300 stars on Facebook. Y'all almost at y'all goal. We got 15 badges on IG. We need 15 more badges on IG to reach our goal. Double tap on this screen, get us up to 30 badges real quick. Double tap on the screen. Would you say it? Yeah. And there, we were in the dark, and we knew that we had to be in the right position to be able to come out, right? We knew that we had to be in the right position. And in there, we trusted and believed in God that he was going to properly place everything where it needed to be so that we could come out and be our best self, our healthiest self, right? We had no control over what was happening in that moment. But once we came through, we now are still in that dark. As long as you are a sleepwalker, as long as you are operating in the mindset, understand me, as long as you're operating in the mindset of this world, then you're operating as a sleepwalker, as a person that is in the dark. And why do you say that? Satan, the adversary, is what? He's the prince of darkness. He represents the darkness. And as long as you're operating like a person that is of this world, then you're operating like your father, which is the adversary. Understand me, the prince of darkness. As okay, I said send me some love before I said all that. I knew it was gonna be some people like, wait a second, hold on. Yeah, double tap on the screen. As long, yeah, I'm just telling you that, yeah. So when before, thank you, Christina. Thank you, Edie Nicole. Is it Bruntress? Thank you. I'm gonna drink the water. Come on. Thank you, cuz. I'm gonna drink. My bad, Heather. I thought I could slide it in there like that. I want. Come on, Lily. Am I lying though? Is there any fabrication in what I just said? Hey, Marlene say it loud. Friends say, wait a minute. Say it again, and this time say it louder. Yeah, think about it. Think about it. Thank you, Rashida. I appreciate your sweet baby tree. There's no lie. There's no lie. There's no lie in what I just said. Understand, when you were in here, and you had no control. You trusted and you believed God to place things in the right position in your life so that you could come through the canal and come through as your best self, right? As your best self. This is what you believed. This is what your mother believed. This is what everybody, we're going to deliver a happy, healthy baby. This is what the belief was when you were coming through. Understand me. But once you came through, understand me, you still have to know that you're operating in that darkness. You have to actually put those glasses of spiritual awareness on. You have to accept God inside of your life. Understand me, so that you can get the awareness that you need, the glasses that you need to be able to maneuver throughout the darkness. Because understand me, as long as you behave of this world, as long as you are entangled into this world, then your father is the prince of darkness, which is the adversary. Understand me. So, and what does he do? Torture. What does he do? Cause discord, drama, the dysfunction. So you are of your father, the prince of darkness, yelling and screaming and hollering, running into stuff, problem after problem. I said, when you put these on, you're gonna be able to see through every single thing that's going on. Yeah, they over there cutting a fool on the left, but you can't even see on the left. You got blinders on. They over there cutting a fool on the right, but you so locked into me and what I got going on, you know what I'm saying, in your life, baby, you already know. They over there, they hollering because they not at peace, but you got peace that surpasses all understanding. They over there and they trying to make their ends meet, but because you are in alignment with me, I am El Shaddai in your life. Understand me, I am El Shaddai in your life. Therefore, you live a life of shalom, nothing missing, nothing broken, nothing lacking, because you are in alignment with me. Understand me, I am Jehovah Jireh in your life. They are sick, they are down bad, they are ill, they got all type of stuff going on, but I am your healer. Understand me, you got people over there and they going back and forth with folk trying to explain their side of the story and what they got going on here, there, and everywhere. And guess what? Not you. You over there living your best life. You ain't trying to explain nothing to nobody. You're not trying to make 1 and 1 equal 2, 2 and 2 equal 4 to nobody. Why? Because I am your vindicator. You don't have to explain it. You don't have to tell your side of the story. You ain't got to go back and forth with folk, because I've already cleared the way for you. All you got to do is keep your blinders on. All you got to do is stay focused. All you got to do is stay in alignment. All you got to do is do what I tell you to do. And all the hooping and the hollering and all the crying, all the stress and anxiety, all the down bad, lack living, mediocre, bottom of the barrel, scraping folk, you are not a part of those people. He says you're peculiar. I cannot make this up. This is what he said. He says, you're a peculiar people. You're a peculiar type of people. Understand, a royal priesthood. You are a chosen people. Understand me. What he told the king? He told the king, he says, matter of fact, from this day forward, I'll make a clear distinction between your people and mine. There's no way that you will be able to confuse my folk with your folk. Understand me. He said, I got a peculiar people, a chosen people, a royal priesthood. Understand me. These my folks. And he says, King, what I'm gonna do for you, baby? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna put a clear distinction in between your people and my people. You can't confuse my folk with your folk. Your folk don't walk like my folk. Your folk don't talk like my folk. Your folk don't show up in life like how my folk show up in life. Your folk don't even live like how my folk live. Understand me, a clear distinction in between your folk and my folk. So then I say to you, understand me, why is it that you want to blend in? Why is it that you want to look like them? Why is it that you want to be a part of what they got going on when God has already said, I'm setting you apart? Understand me, I'm putting a clear distinction in between those that belong to me, those that are in alignment with me, those that are my folk. I got you right here. I got you on the right. Why are you trying to go to the left? You got to stay focused. You got to stay locked in. Oh, friends, Jesus. Yeah. I think, that is all scripture. It's all in there. Yeah, friends, teach this thing. I need for you to understand that in 2025, in order for you to obtain, thank you so much, 1 Peter 2:9, we are a peculiar people, the chosen ones. That's 1 Peter 2:9. For those who wanted to know, understand me, this is real life scripture that I'm giving you right now. This is not made up. This is not what coach think or what coach feel. This is real life. So why is it that you're settling for less when God's saying, I told you I'm giving my folk nothing but the best? Understand me, even in the toughest situations, I'm still going to give you the best. Even though you may be where everybody is at, understand me, in body, understand me, but your spirit, your energy, your aura is going to surpass everything. Understand, you can be in the toughest, the darkest area of your life, but the joy and the peace and the river that's flowing in the inside of you is going to have you showing up in life. You might be living in a project, but baby, to you in a mansion over there. You might be driving a Toyota 2016, but baby, for you feel like you're rolling in a Rolls Royce. Why? Because of your alignment with him. You're like, yeah, I'm in the S1 building today. Yeah, but my 5-bedroom is coming tomorrow. Yeah, I'm in my Toyota. I done snatched my shorts all the way up. I'm so glad y'all can't see. Oh, Lord. Yeah. My 5-bedroom, my greater is later. My greater is later. I got that coming. Don't worry about it. You talking about why you doing what you doing? You keep on washing that Toyota like that, baby. That thing is so out of date. That's a Toyota Corolla. That 2016. We in 2025 right now. And you out there, you washing it every single day. You washing it and you shining it up. You didn't even slap some rims on your 2016. And then like you act like that's a brand new car. Because he says, when I'm faithful over the little things, that's scripture. Somebody find it. Baby, you over there, you washing it. You didn't you take yours to the wash on a regular basis. Don't play with me, Gigi, because I just might dance with you today. Understand me? I just want you to, so here you is with the smallest things that you got. You over there and you washing it down. You taking great care of that small that you have, because you know the God that you serve, and you know that he has a reputation. He has a resume of saying, hand it to me. Ain't that what he told everybody that he was doing whatever he was doing for? He said, the 2 little fishes, 5 loaves of bread, hand it to me. The lady with the alabaster jar, what is it that you got? Go get what you got and bring it to me. Hello, somebody. He has a habit of saying, hand it to me. And whenever you hand him your little, he get to molding and shaping and multiplying. Like, yeah. How you did that like that, baby? Because he says, when you are faithful over the little, Matthew 25, when you're faithful over this, then I'm going to make you rule over all of that. So you got to stay down until you come up. Yeah, I know that they say that and they think, oh, no. Baby, when we say you have to stay down until you come up, that's trusting and believing that he's going to do exceedingly and abundantly more than you can ask or think. That's trusting and believing that in due season, baby, I'm going to get it and I'm going to get it pressed down, shaken together and running over. In due season, I'm going to reach that part of my life where he told the prophet that now that I'm winning and I can't stop winning. No matter what, I think it and I win it. I speak it and I win it. I show up and I'm winning. It's just winning. I got to overflow. I don't even know what I'm going to do with all that I got. Have you ever been in a situation in your life where you've been down bad for so long and experienced hurt, harm, and dysfunction for so long, and you've been left out for so long, been the black sheep for so long, haven't experienced goodness, not no day in your life, and then all of a sudden you start winning, you start getting love, you start getting appreciation, and you get scared. Y'all ain't gonna be real. Y'all not gonna be real. I'm gonna drink you gotta really know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna drink my water because y'all be trying to play with me. And I'm okay, I ain't gonna drink my water right there because I want to say something else. I'm talking about when you ain't never experienced it. Come on, Sherry, for real. When you ain't never experienced love like that before, and then you experience that love and that love scare you. When you ain't never really had it like that, and then all of a sudden you start having it and you get scared. And when you ain't never had being able to do this and do that, and then all of a sudden you now and not having to choose in between this and doing that, you can do both of them and still got something left to go do something else, and you're not used to that type of living, and so much so that you get scared and you start trying to hold on to it because you don't know if it's gonna ever happen again, and you tucking it away in different parts because you're like, I don't know if this gonna come back. I'm just saying, I don't know if I'm gonna get it again. You putting it between your legs, you putting it under your arm, you sliding it up under your chest. You're doing everything that you can to do what? To preserve it, because you don't know if this is ever going to happen again. That's what I'm talking about. Baby, 2025 is our restoration year. We declare shalom living over every single one of us that is connected. Nothing missing, nothing broken, nothing lacking. We're going to have an overflow. And I want to say this to you, and I want to say this to your heart on today. Receive the word. And yet, before I move forward, I just want to say, I want you to put it inside of the chat. I receive that. I receive that. So you have to receive it. You have to trust and believe it. You have to speak it over your life. You have to write it on a sticky note, fold it up, and put it inside your wallet. Put it where you put your money at. Put it inside of your wallet. Oh, baby, I receive that. In 2025, this is our restoration year. Baby, I'm about to get every single thing back that the locusts have stolen from me, the big and the small, everything that the enemy have come and robbed me of, from my joy to my peace to my mental health, my spiritual health, my emotional health. I'm coming back, and when I come back, I'm coming back bigger and better than before. I'm entering my shalom living. Understand, that's what we're declaring over our life. You have to I receive that. Nothing missing, nothing broken, nothing lacking in my life. And I want to say this to you, baby. When you start winning, when it start happening for you, don't think that you got to tuck it. Don't think that you got to hide it. Don't think that you got to sit on it and try to preserve it in no type of way. Come on, Tiffany. Good morning to you. I need for you to understand. You ain't got to do all that. I just snatched these shorts up again. You ain't got to do all of that. Why? Because what did he tell the children of Israel? He said, you ain't got to hold on to that. I got more coming. Understand, I'm going to rain down the manna, not just today, but the day after that, and the day after that, and the day after that, and the day after that. You are not going to have to worry about where you're going to sleep. You don't have to worry about what you're going to eat. You don't have to worry about how it's going to happen. You ain't got to preserve it. You have got to wake up and live every day like you're serving the Most High God. All you got to do is wake up every single day and surrender to me, and I got you covered. I got you in the bag. You ain't got to worry. The God that we serve, he's so real. He's so raw. Oh, can I say this? He's so real. He's so raw. Not only did he say, I'm going to give you a fresh dose, because see, what I gave you yesterday is already expired. Good God Almighty. Hold on. She says, wait a minute, I'm screaming. I'm about to tear myself up on this treadmill. Hold on. Yeah. Hold on a minute. Hold on. We can't do it like this on Wednesdays. Hold on, Tia. Wait, we can not on Wednesdays. We gotta give me a break. Hold on. Get right. Yeah. I know some of y'all at work. Y'all at work and I don't want to do this to y'all at work and I'm trying to finish my life, so I don't want to do it to me. Like, wait, yeah. I don't, yeah. I understand, yeah. Go ahead, just spin around in the office chair. They ain't gonna know what's going on. Just spin around real quick in the office chair and throw your hands up like that. We gonna feel it. Spin around and throw your hands up. That's all you gotta do. Yeah, I understand. Listen, you have to understand that even, he says, what I gave you yesterday, do you hear me? When you said you received this, I want you to understand what's happening right now in this moment. You said you received this, right? And I'm telling you, thus said the Lord. Baby, yeah, I want you to understand that under yesterday's blessing, baby, yesterday's blessing, that's already expired. Every single day, I'm going to give you new. Every single day, I'm going to give you a fresh pour. Every single day. Yeah, I know that was good, and you loved that, and you was like, yeah, God gave me. He said, but I got some more. That, baby, you ain't even seen my best yet. That was my good. That was my good. Yeah. It was a good thing. But understand me, I got something else that's on the way for you. Understand me? This is what he was telling them. Don't preserve it. Don't sit on it. Don't try to tuck it away, because I'm going to give you a fresh pour every single day. I'm going to give you more every single day. This is going to grow every single day. You happy over that? You excited over that? Wait till you see what I'm about to do next. Understand? Wait. Come on. Wait till you see what it is that I'm about to do next. I am just getting started. Says I'm just getting started. Yeah. You got your glasses on. You got your glasses on. Tell me if you got your glasses on. You got your glasses on. You got your glasses on. I'm about to go. Only people with glasses is going to understand. You got your glasses on. You got your glasses. Yeah, I'm just getting started. Come on. I'm just getting started. You got your glasses on. April said, I got my glasses on. You got your glasses on. Come on, I want to go real quick. Friend said, wait a minute. She said, Coach, I done jumped up hard and broke the bed. Oh, Lord. Understand, you know what I'm saying? Listen, come on. You got your glasses on. Let me tell you something real quick. See, when he says, I gave you that, and that was good. And this is how we know. This is how we know that what we got yesterday don't have to be what we get tomorrow. This is how we know that what we got yesterday is not what we get on tomorrow. How do we know, Coach? We know this because when they got tired of eating what they was eating yesterday, which was the manna, all they had to do was request something different. Understand me? All they had to do was request something different. This is all we have to do in our life on a regular basis. Understand me? When they got tired of eating the manna, all they had to do was go to him and say, I'm tired of eating the manna. I don't want to eat the manna anything else. And what he did, he gave them something different. That's when he sent them the quail. Understand me? He didn't say, oh, you whining and you complaining. He didn't say, y'all getting on my nerve. He didn't say, oh yeah, the manna ain't good for you. He sent them the quail. Understand, make your request known. As long as you're following my lead, as long as you are in alignment with me, don't you be afraid to ask me for nothing. Understand me? I know that was good, but I know that the manna is something that you was just eating on that level of your life. If you feel like you're ready for more solid food, the manna is like oatmeal. But if you're ready for some more solid food, if you're ready for bigger and you're ready for better, if you got your teeth in place and you're swallowing down, then yes, I can. Come on, quail. He got quail swarming in. Now there you go. You wanted something different. There's your different. But you have to be in alignment. Glasses on. You have to be in alignment. You got to be able to see. You got to be in alignment. You got to be able to see. You got to be careful of these sleepwalkers. Because the sleepwalkers are your old selves. That's who you used to be. And when I say that, I want you to understand that when you've already been something, then you are aware of the behavior of those things because you used to be it. So stop acting naive. Stop acting like you don't know what you know. Stop pretending and playing make-believe in your adult life. You know what's wrong and you know what's right. You know what's moving the way it's supposed to be moving and what's not. So let's get away from pretending not to see what we saw and pretending not to feel what it is that we felt. Living in that false reality is the cage that got a lot of you coked up right now. You can be free if you step out of that illusion. You can live a bigger and better life if you step up out of that illusion, that false reality. You know that it's not what it's supposed to be, but you're sitting over there because you're afraid of change. You're afraid of growth. You're afraid of healing. You're afraid of going to your next level. So you are responsible for the level of life that you are currently on. That's your fault. You keep pulling up and unpacking. You keep pulling up and hanging your stuff in the closet. You keep pulling up and ripping up the sign out the front door. Baby, leave the sign there. I'm only here for a moment. I'm treating this house like an Airbnb. I'm only here for a stage of my life. I'm driving this, but this ain't my final thing. Understand me, bigger and better is still on the way. You pulling up to a temporary place of residence and you're pulling out all your stuff, setting up all your decor for what? You just passing through. Stop getting comfortable. Stop getting comfortable. It's dangerous when you start getting comfortable. Stop getting comfortable in these temporary states. Come on, Sheila. Come on. Stop getting comfortable in these temporary relationships, these temporary job shifts, these temporary connections with folk. These are temporary things. Understand me, it's dangerous when you start operating like a person that is getting comfortable there. Why do you say that it's dangerous, Coach? It's dangerous because when you start pulling everything out and start putting stuff all on the wall and putting stuff all in the dressers and in the closets and taking stuff down into the basement and putting stuff in the attic, when it's time to go, guess what? I don't feel like packing all this stuff up. I want to go, but it's going to require too much work out of me. I'm going to have to get that stuff out the attic, that stuff out the basement. This is what happens. And this is how the enemy tricks us, right? This is how the enemy tricks us. This is how the enemy finesses us and keep us in these stuck, stagnant states because he starts showing up. Friends say, ouch. I just want to be real with you, baby. Understand me. I just want to be real with you. This is what we do in life. Now imagine, this is how we do in the physical, right? For people who hear in the physical and they're like, yeah, I be thinking it. Yeah, I be feeling it. Like I want to move, but I won't move because I don't want to pack all this stuff up. I want to move, but I done got everything so situated here that it's going to require so much for me to be able to do this, and this. Understand me? So you done got so comfortable and unpacked everything that you don't want to move. That's how it is in your spiritual life as well. This is how we do in our spiritual life as well. We pull up and we get comfortable. We get pulled up and we get stuck. We get stagnant because in a relationship, I done been with them for so long and I'm going to have to go and learn somebody again. I done been over here for so long and I don't know if I really want to start over, and I just know. So we do what? We develop coping skills to deal with their dysfunctional behavior. We develop coping skills to deal with their broken behavior. We develop coping skills to deal with the fact that they are not affectionate, to deal with the fact that they cannot communicate, to deal with the fact that they have trauma, unhealed pain, things that they're dealing with in their life. We develop coping skills, understand me, to deal with these individuals. In return, we start taking on all of their pain. We start taking on the responsibility of helping them heal, helping them develop. We start developing a false sense of responsibility that we feel like it's our job to fix. So we become stuck. Somebody right now saying, I would have been left this relationship, but I stayed here because they struggling with their mental health, and I feel like if I leave, they gonna do something crazy. I'm only dealing with my family. I'm only dealing with my auntie, even though I know she dysfunctional and I know she disrespectful, but I feel like, I've been taught my whole life, blood is thicker than water, so I'm gonna feel wrong if false sense of responsibility. These things have been instilled on us since we've been very young, and I want you to understand that you are not responsible for somebody else's issues. Understand me, the only person's behavior that you're responsible for is yours. You are responsible for your behavior. You are responsible for your decision making. This is all about you. Understand me. As much as people want to make it seem like it's not about you, baby, the devil is a lie. It's all about you. Your life has to be all about you. Understand me, and don't ever allow anybody to make you think that your life should not be all about you, because a person that wants you to think that your life is not all about you is a person that wants you to make your life all about them. Understand me, and I'm not about to do it. Get somebody else. Hello. Understand me. Nobody have ever broke it down. Nobody have ever said that like that. And I know it, I get it, and I understand. But it's a lie. You've been finessed, you've been bamboozled, you've been hoodwinked. People want you to make your life about everybody but you. They want you to satisfy everybody but you. They want you to uplift and to support everybody but you. And in return, you start to feel burnt out. You start to feel tired. You start to feel frustrated. You start to feel taken advantage of. You start to feel used and abused. Why? Because those are all the things that have been happening to you. What you feel is not a lie. Drink the water. Messes, I'll get out. I'm sorry, y'all. But I had to say it. She said, correct. This is brilliant truth. To God be the glory. I'm sipping on April. I'm going to drink my water. I'm just going to drink my water. Double tap on the screen. Can I get some love over here? Can we get, I need 100 stars on Facebook. Can I get 100 stars on Facebook? 5 badges on IG? Double tap on the screen. We got 127.3. We need to get up to 200K. Cook by nature. That's right. It's draining. It's draining. But you don't realize that you've been used until you've been used. You don't realize that you've been finessed until you've been finessed. You don't realize that you've been robbed until you've been robbed. That's the thing about it. But the only reason why you don't realize it is because you were what? You were a sleepwalker. Understand me, when you are wide awake, then you have your glasses on. You are able to see exactly what needs to be seen. Thank you so much, Heather Gigan, for the badge. Thank you so much, Jess Love. Appreciate you so much, man. It's a fact. Thank you, bad gal. Double tap on that screen for me real quick, y'all. Let's get some love going. Let's get some love going. I want us to reach our goals this morning. Thank you, Rashida. I appreciate that badge. Ask Lineage, appreciate that badge. Thank y'all so much. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, you've been hoodwinked. That's a fact. Yeah. Come on. Is it Miss Moo? Appreciate you. Thank you, Auntie Nay. Appreciate you real quick. Thank you. Double tap on that screen. We need 100 stars on Facebook. Undefined, undefeated. I appreciate that badge. It's a fact. You don't realize these things have happened to you until after these things have happened to you. And the reason why you don't know that they've happened to you is because you were a sleepwalker. You were unaware. You were unconscious of what was happening in your life. And the moment that you put your glasses on, G_Keno, I appreciate you. As soon as you put those glasses of awareness on, then you became conscious. You became awake. You knew exactly how you were moving. This is the power of being able to see. And the enemy wants to keep you blinded. So because if you're blinded, then guess what you're doing? When you're in a blind state, then guess what you're doing? You're relying on someone else to be your eyes. When you are blind, you are relying on someone else to be your eyes. And if you are relying on someone else to be your eyes, then guess what? Folk gonna take you exactly where they want to go. Okay. I'm just saying, the truth is gonna be the truth, baby. When you blind, you're relying on somebody else to help you. You have to rely on somebody else's eyes. Thank you, Tiffany, for the badge. I want to be real. When you're blind, you're relying on somebody else's eyes. You don't see the way that they see. When you cross them, you're relying on a stick. You're relying on what you can feel, but you still got to get close enough. And sometimes if you feel it, if it's too hot, it's going to burn you when you touch it. Understand me. You're relying on somebody else. Is that not what the problem was? Well, understand me. Is that not what the issue was? You have to know this. When you're blind, your other senses, yes, they heighten. But when you are at a place of disadvantage, you have to wait on somebody to come and assist you. When you are lame, when you are crippled, when you have something going on, you have to wait on somebody else. Even in our regular life, if you get sick, if something happens to you, you have to wait on to somebody to come and help you get out of bed, help you come and wash, make sure they come and fix the food for you when you are not at a place where you can do it for yourself. This is what happens when you are blind. This is why it's so important that you're able to see. Think about the man at the pool of Bethesda. Think about the man at the pool. He was lame. This is what happens when you're relying on other people. They stepped over him for years. They believed that whenever a season came, the water would stir And when the water was stirred, that there was healing inside the water. Remember, chosen family, I told you guys about this story, right? So whenever the water was stirred, they believed that the water had healing in it. All of these people had the ability to jump into the water. Everybody was able to get into the water, right, Lily? They was able to get right there into the water, but they would step over him. They would go around him, understand me, over top of him to go and get in the water. Nobody thought enough about him to lift him up. Understand me? There you go, right there, John 5, 1 through 15, to lift him up and to place him inside the water. They never thought to do that. Every man was for himself, and he was sitting there. But then people want you to believe that you are supposed to sacrifice yourself for them. But people want you to believe and operate with the mentality that you're supposed to sacrifice yourself for them, when the Bible is the blueprint, and you see right there in that book what happened. Y'all been stepping over me. Y'all been stepping around me. Y'all been doing whatever people gonna always do what is best for them. People are always going to move in a way that is best for them. Understand me? And that's the reason why I say you owe it to yourself to always do what is best for you, whether folk like it or not, whether they on board with it or not, whether they respect it or not, whether they're comfortable with it or not. You better always do what is best for you, and you don't need the acceptance or the approval from nobody. Understand me? Because he did not get healed because somebody turned around and went and picked him up and took him over there. Understand me? Took him over there to the water. He didn't get healed by that. He didn't get healed because somebody went to the water, got some of the water, brought it over there to him, and poured it on him and said, I can't lift you because you're too heavy. I can't lift you because I'm not strong enough. I can't lift you because I don't have the ability to be able to get me and you over there. So I brought what was healing. I brought it over to you. I went over. Nobody thought enough of him to take him to the water or to bring the water to him. Understand me? This is how people operate. This is why it's so important for you to prioritize you, to love you first, to pour into you first, to make you your own star player. This is the reason why nobody thought to do it. He wasn't healed until Jesus came to him. He wasn't healed until Jesus came to him. He sat there. Some of y'all gonna say, oh, wait a minute, coach, you got to break that down. He was a sleepwalker. Some of y'all gonna say, that's not right, coach. How was he gonna be a sleepwalker? He couldn't get up to get to the water. He believed that the water was there. He just couldn't get to it. How was he a sleepwalker? Wait a minute. He was a sleepwalker. I'm just gonna wait on y'all. He was a sleepwalker. He was a sleepwalker. I'm gonna wait on y'all to explain it, coach. Explain it, coach, because how can you tell us he believed and he wanted to get to the water? He wanted to get to the water. He believed that the water would heal him. Why would you say he was a sleepwalker? Why would you say he's a sleepwalker? Come on. I see you, Queen. Thank you. There you go, Big Eddie. Okay, Paige, I see you. Okay, Chosen, I see you. Okay. Where y'all at? Facebook, is y'all stuck over here? What's going on? Somebody give me some action on Facebook. Double tap on Facebook. Let me see if y'all still rolling. Y'all been at the same place for a minute now. Somebody from one of the chats, y'all go over to Facebook, double tap on the screen. Let me know what's going on Facebook. Let me know if I need to restart the live or what's happening over there on the book, because I ain't getting no action over there. Double tap. I want them writing in the chat or something to let me know that they still here. I'm going to explain it. Before I explain it, I want somebody to go over there real quick. Can somebody go to Facebook? Let me know what's going on. Where Crystal Love at? Slide over to Facebook. Hey, can you go to Facebook for me real quick, Crystal? Let me know what's going on over there. Go to Facebook real quick. Let me know what's going on Facebook real quick. If I need to start the live over or not. I think I need. What's your Facebook? Leroy S. Hall. Leroy S. Hall. All right, go to Facebook. Let me know if I need to restart that live. It's saying that the live is running, but there's nothing going on over there. I think I need to start it. Oh, I'm going to explain it. I got you. Double tap on the screen. I think I need to restart it because they didn't hear me. Candace is over there. Let me see. I'm gonna restart that live. Wait a minute, I think we just lost it. Oh no, we didn't. It's right there. Hold on. I'm gonna restart Facebook real quick. I wanna explain that. Wait a second. I need to find out where we lost them at. Facebook was running. I ain't see no action on it. It was lagging on Facebook. Well, I just restarted it. Let's see where they at. Get them back in real quick. It's off on Facebook. Okay, I just restarted it. Let me see what happened now. And let me restart. I don't know if they had a issue going on over there or not. Let's give them a few minutes to get back in. I just did. Y'all double tap. Write in the chat on Facebook. Just say good evening, good morning, whatever. Say something in the chat so I know that y'all are here on Facebook. Double tap, write something, send something. I don't care what you do. Just let me know that y'all are here on Facebook real quick. None of the comments are coming up. All right, so let me explain this to you real quick. Okay, I'm here. I see a comment right there. All right, there we go. Crystal Love, I see you popping in. There we go. Give us some action. Explain it, Coach. I got y'all. Okay. There we go. Anissa said, it won't let you send stars. Try now. It may have not before. I think it had an issue. Try now. Because y'all only needed 100 stars. Y'all needed 100 stars to reach our goal. When I ended it at 1,900. I ended it at 1,900, so see if it's going to let you do it. All right, so let me explain to you why this man was still considered a water walker, Darius Daniels. Let me explain to you guys why he was still a sleepwalker. He was considered a sleepwalker, right? He was considered a sleepwalker because when Christ came to him, understand me, and asked him if he wanted to be healed, what he said was, the water is not stirring. When Christ himself showed up in this man's life, in the physical, in his life, right? Can you imagine Jesus standing right there with you? And he asked him directly, do you want to be healed? And his words to the Most High, right? He said to him, listen, the water is not stirring at this time. In other words, he was saying, I cannot be healed at this time because the water is not stirring. When the water stir, when it's time for the water stir, I would need somebody to place me in the water so that my healing would come. In other words, his mind was conditioned to this world. His mind was conditioned to think that the power was in the water and not in Christ. Come on, that's a sleepwalker. You got caught up in the things of this world. You got caught up in the religion. You got caught up in the protocol. You got caught up in the way that you saw the water stir. You did not realize that the power was not in the water. The power was in the Most High God. Understand me? So now the power that was in the water is standing right here beside you, asking you, do you want to be healed? Right? And your response to the person that's able to heal you by speaking it, he ain't even got to touch you. He can just speak it. You understand me? You say to him, the water is not stirring. You sleep. As my kids would say, is you cool? When you say something that's off, they'll say, is you cool? Baby, wait a minute. Is you cool? This is what he said. In other words, they asked him, is you cool? Is you cool? He was a sleepwalker. This is why I'm explaining to you why your vision matters. Being able to see matters. Because had he had on his right glasses, then he would have looked at Christ and his response wouldn't have been a response based on what he could see with his natural eyes, which is the water is not stirring. If he had on his right eyeglasses, his spiritual awareness, then his response to them would have been, yes, Lord, I want to be healed. I trust and believe that you can heal me. And it would have happened right then and there. This is what I mean about being awake. This is what I mean. Spiritual awareness. We cannot afford to be asleep in this moment. This is definitely our time. How we utilize it, that's going to be left up to us. Do you want to be healed? Yes. Do you want to grow? Yes. Do you want to develop? Yes. My 2025? Yes. Surrendering my yes. Surrendering the yes. Period. Without a doubt, a shadow of a doubt. That's it. So this week we're staying locked in to be careful of the sleepwalkers. I want to tell you guys that I love y'all, man. I love y'all so much, and I appreciate you guys giving me your morning every single morning right here on Morning Word, Walk, Word, and Worship, and also in devotion. If you have not subscribed to my Patreon, make sure you go and do so. The link is in the chat on each and every one of these platforms. That's Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. It's right there in the chat for you guys. All you have to do is click that Linktree street, stroll down to where it says Mental Health Support Group, select that $10 tier, and become a part of the Chosen family right now. Today, we're starting our new book on this Thursday, and study group starts at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single Thursday inside the Patreon only. And we also have prayer every Tuesday, Thursday, and that's from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time only. So yes, $2.50 a week, and we meet 3 times a week. $2.50 a week, and we meet 3 times a week. I'm not asking you to pay for something and you're not getting something. You're paying for something and you're getting something. This is not free donation and all of that. Everything that you put in, you're going to be getting something out of. That's how we operate over here. This is a reciprocal type of relationship, right? You cannot reciprocate. You cannot participate. That's our thinking. That's our teaching. That's what we trust and believe, right? So this is how we move. And if you're not a part of that, make sure you subscribe to that Patreon expeditiously. For each and every one of you guys that was here today, I hope you took wonderful notes. I love you guys, man. February the 1st, I will be on my way to Chicago. If you have not got your tickets for Chicago for Neek's birthday badge, I'm going to tell y'all right now, she says she's cutting off the tickets. He's cutting off the tickets on the 20th. So everybody, if you have not got your ticket for the birthday bash, make sure y'all go to the Eventbrite and get your ticket expeditiously, because we coming out there to have us a good time in Chicago. February the 15th. February 15th, I'm coming home to Atlanta, Georgia. Y'all know Atlanta, Georgia is my second home. So I will be in Atlanta, Georgia on February the 15th, and then March the 1st and 2nd, I'm going to be in Los Angeles, California. Los Angeles, California, I'm on my way. I hope y'all ready. I'm going to be there all 3 days for them, baby. I'm going on the yacht cruise and everything else. Whatever she got on the itinerary, I'm itinerarying. Understand, that's my birthday weekend, and I'm coming out there to have me a good old time. So if you have not gotten involved or got your Eventbrite or went and did what you need to do, make sure you go and do so every single day that you wake up, and you put 10 toes to the ground. I want you to sweat yourself. Tell yourself how beautiful you are and how much you love you, because there's no love like self-love, and you first have got to love yourself way before you are able to love anybody else. It is your favorite online motivational speaker and life coach. It's your girl, Street Poet. I love y'all, man. And guess what? This year is getting a room tour. This time is personal. And I think the way that we've started off with be careful of the sleepwalkers, we realize that we are in store. We for a treat. We haven't even seen God's best just yet. We haven't, I tell you, every day I wake up with this energy. We have not even seen God's best just yet. Understand me. Wherever you are right now, don't get comfortable. Wherever you are, whatever it is that you're doing right now, don't get too comfortable, honey. I started telling y'all this in 2024, and I'm going to say it one more time in 2025, baby. Wherever you at right now in your life, keep both of your shoes on and one arm in the jacket. Do not get comfortable, because just like that, when God says go, it's time to go. How that little girl said, when he says go, 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 go. Y'all remember that song when she was saying, I can't do all of that, what she was doing, but she was saying go, 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 go. And now every time she say go, 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 go like that, girl, I'd be over here like, yes. You know what I'm saying? You got to be prepared to go. You got to be prepared to move just like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't know the moment. You don't know what you got going on, and you have to always be willing, ready to surrender and move forward in your life. She's talking about, I can't. Girl, I act up over here on these live videos every morning. I could, because I feel like, you have to have spiritual You have to have your spiritual time on here. You have to have your emotional time where you're able to cry and relate to what's going on. You have to have your mental health time where I'm encouraging you to step out of that box and become a risk taker in your life. And then you have to have your, you know what I'm saying, your humor time, that time where you actually laughing and enjoying what we're doing in this moment. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, and don't ask me how I was able to do this, to be honest, because I don't know. My job, I've always been a poet. I've always been a spoken word artist. I've always been a rap artist and things like that. You know, my ability to do what I'm doing and do it on this level, this was only God given. This is not something that I studied. This is not something that I went to school for. It's not something that I went to get certified and all of that to go through. This is something that was strictly given to me. All credit goes to the Most High. Me being able to control a crowd or a room with my voice and being able to give good quality content to people is all a gift from God. This is not something that I just made up and decided, oh, I'm going to step out and do. No, that wasn't the case. And when I say it, and I don't say it with a negative way, but it was an accident. This has all happened. I didn't know what my purpose was. I didn't know what my calling was. I didn't know what my anointing was. I knew what I was good at, and that was spoken word poetry. I knew what I was good at, and that was rapping, that was performing. I knew that I was good at those things. But when I started doing this, yeah, it trumped everything else that I was doing. Yeah, everything else, yeah. So it was, I just do it naturally now. It says, good morning, Pain. I had to come see what God has for me. What's up, y'all? Good morning. Good morning. And we glad that you got what you needed over here. I love you guys, man, so much. And I will see you guys on tomorrow. Y'all be good.